Well, welcome back to the Royal Oak Music Theater. Well, there is the undefeated Rich Power, heavyweight sensation from here in the Detroit, Michigan area. We had a chance to visit with Rich Power about his undefeated record and his style and trying to make a statement in the heavyweight division. So let's go and hear from the future champion himself.
And I want to hit people hard, and I want them to respect my power and my speed. Speed kills, and power is a bonus. So I think once I put both of them together, you know, you have to watch out. I throw a lot more punches in a round, and I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet, but my stamina is totally there. And I throw a lot more punches in a round than the average heavyweight. So, and I'm still hitting hard. So yeah.
As we get ready for our 4-round co-main event featuring Rich Power, the undefeated local heavyweight, versus John Smith. John Smith had an extensive background in the Army fighting. We had a chance to talk with him earlier.
Yeah, I think boxing in the Army for the first of the 508's Usher team is definitely going to be ready tonight, because the airborne combat team in Vicenza, Italy can fight, and those guys are bad, and they whooped on me for a couple of years over there, and we did good.
And we're joined this evening by a very special guest, one of my personal favorites. I grew up watching him in the Houston Astrodome pay-per-view before Comcast.
You sure I'm that old?
Yeah, I am.
Am I that old?
You are. Now, you could probably tell from the voice it's Thomas Hitman Hearns, one of the legends of the ring. Welcome, champ.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here today. The fights have been very exciting tonight. Very, very exciting.
And we're looking forward to another exciting heavyweight matchup featuring Big John Smith and Rich Power. So let's go up to the ring with Kara Rowe for our introductions.
Our next bout is in the heavyweight division, and it is presented by Casa Royale, Flatline Gear, Ital Moda, The Fight Shop, 1-888 Trash It, Black Tie Limo, R2 Automation, Let's Rumble Enterprise, and Trumps on 8 Mile. To my right, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 1-3 from Indianapolis, Indiana, please welcome John the Smasher Smith. And to my left, fighting out of the red corner with a record of 3-0, all wins coming by KO, from Kegel Harbor, Michigan, please welcome Rich Super Power. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing, and the referee in charge is Steve Dayer.
Frank, why don't you bring us through the matchup?
Well, you know, Steve, the first thing you notice is that Rich Power towers over John Smith by 6 inches, but I think the thing that you really need to notice is the sound of the crowd. Rich Power really has a lot of support here tonight.
Well, as we get ready for round 1, 4 rounds in the heavyweight division, Rich Power in the black trunks with the white and red stripes. His opponent, I'm sorry, that's John Smith. Rich Power has the black trunks as well, but just with the white stripes. But for a fellow who knows about height and reach is Thomas Hitman Hearns with us. And, champ, you would think that Power should fight from the outside with that height and reach advantage.
I don't think so, but, you know, he don't have to use it. I don't think he'll use that reach advantage too much at all, because his opponent, John Smith, is a little green right now. He's not seasoned enough here, so Rick basically just come at his opponent any kind of way he wants to.
Well, what can a young fighter like Rich Power learn by fighting kind of a raw green muscle man like John Smith?
Well, that's not really too much to learn from Rich Green is going to learn, because Rich Green is a more seasoned fighter, and he's able to go in there and do whatever he wants without really thinking. And when you're fighting, you have to be in there with somebody that's gonna make you use your brain, your thinking. And right now, Rick can just do what he wants, just stay out of the way, keep his hands up, and he'll be all right.
Well, Frank, it looks like John Smith is trying to take some action.
You got to give the guy credit. He came to fight. You know, he's told us that in the dressing room. He said he didn't come down here to lay down. He said he didn't know how much skill he had, but he said he did come to fight.
Champ, what do you see?
Come to fight and having skills, they both don't go together. In boxing, you must have your proper tools. If you don't have your proper tools, you're not going to last very long at all.
And Champ, what do you see in young Rich Power here?
Rick is definitely he's a seasoned fighter. I think he's going to go a long way. He's going to be matched up a little bit different. Because more guys are going to make him use his head, think more.
Well, just there, he landed a good shot that drops John Smith early in the first round, and Rich Power lives up to his name as being a power puncher, Frank.
Yep, he got him with a short left uppercut that just traveled about 6 inches.
And those look like some big shots there against the rope.
I'll tell you, Rich is just strong all the way around. He's got strong legs, upper body strength, everything.
John Powell don't know what to do. John Powell don't know where he should jab him or where he should slap him. He's doing a little bit of both.
Show so much heart, Champ.
It'd be better not to have any heart at all.
It looks to me like his left eye is already all puffed up, John Smith's.
Yeah, it's closed too. But he's still trying.
Oh, and he landed one. I think that's the first shot he landed. Oh, tremendous shot, put him down.
He just walked right into that right hand.
He walked right, no left hook, that was left hook. But what's that right hand? I really couldn't tell one thing.
Well, Champ, you had a pretty good right hand of your own, as I remember.
That's all right. It's okay.
Oh, and that's the bell to end round one.
Wow, he made it through the first round.
Well, I'm kind of surprised. Here we are in the corner of John Smith. You notice they're working on his eye, an eye that took tremendous damage from the punching power of Rich Power. But give John credit, he made it to the second round. And Frank, take us through the replay.
You're going to see a short right uppercut, travels about 6 inches and lands right on the button on Smith and puts him down. I think you're going to see it right there. There it is. And down he goes.
Oh, no, that was it right there.
You got two of them in there.
Round two, and John Smith has made it out for the second round, which was in some doubt. But Power greets him with a nice power shot right off the bat. But to Smith's credit, he did try to land a punch. Oh, yeah, that's a good stoppage. I think the ref is waving it off.
Yep. The doctor was in there during the 1 minute rest period and had a talk with the referee, and he told him that he didn't want it to go on very much longer.
Well, here's Kara Rowe with our decision.
With 24 seconds in the second round, referee Steve Dayer stops the fight for your winner by TKO, Rich Super Power.
Well, he certainly showed a lot of power, gentlemen, and the way the heavyweight division is today, Champ, it looks like it's wide open for a young man like Rich Power, people looking for that American heavyweight.
They're always looking for a great heavyweight. They always out there looking for a great heavyweight. And I think it's time, Rick is coming out right now at the right time to be the next great heavyweight.
Well, he certainly has a big following here, and here's some more action, Frank.
Yep. You can just see the thing. He's just a diamond that really needs a lot of polish. I mean, he's got the stamina, he's got the strength, but he needs to not throw those wide punches. He leaves himself wide open.
Yeah.
That's something he's going to have to work on, right, Tommy?
I agree, Frank. I think that he really needs to shorten his shots up a little bit, and he'll be all right. He don't have that much to polish up on, and he'll be all right.
Well, we've got the winner, Rich Power, with our own Kara Rowe.
Thanks, Steve. Now, Rich, tell me about this. Boxing promoter Carlos Salinas is having trouble matching you. People take one look at you and they back out of the fight. How do you stay focused with all that?
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, the guy that I was supposed to fight yesterday took a look at me and he ran. So I'd like to give a really good round of applause to the guy who fought me tonight. They found him late last night, and he had the audacity to come in here and work really hard and fight me. So I think he deserves a really big round of applause for that. It's not easy to do, but you know, we're having a good run so far. I feel lucky. I got a ton of fans here everywhere. My mom actually came for the first time. So she's never seen me fight before, so I'm super excited. So I'd like just to thank everybody, my team, Downtown Boxing, Josh Honeycutt, everybody, Carlos and Ron. We feel good. We feel good.
Now, Rich, last time we spoke, you said the heavyweight division is wide open. You're not afraid of anyone. Is there a heavyweight fighter that you do respect and admire?
I love Lennox Lewis. I think what he did for the fight game was phenomenal. Unfortunately, he's gone, but you know, he's a really good idol to look up to. He had a really good head on his shoulders. He fought really well, very smart. So one day, hopefully, I'll be able to fill in his footsteps.
Now, what do you really have to work on in your game to be a serious threat in the heavyweight division?
You know, just establish my jab a little more, stay a little more relaxed, and get some more balanced fighters instead of coming in here and brawl. But we're working on it. Every fight we get better, and we're staying strong, so I'm happy.
Thanks, Rich. Back to you, Steve.
Well, thank you, Kara, with our flatline interview. And certainly, gentlemen, I think Rich Power, as you can see here in the replay, shows that he has good power in both the left and right arms and has a bright future.
Well, you know what, Steve? I always say that any boxer that brings his mother to the ring, he isn't going to lose, because if he does, he's going to get a worse beating when he gets home.
Well, champ, what does he need to do to make it all the way? I mean, what makes a champion a champion?
I really see that he needs to use his left hand more, left jab, establishing a good left jab. He looks like he has a lot of power in the right hand. So I think if he starts using the left hand a little bit more, he'll be all right.
Well, spoken from one champ about a future champ. And by the way, champ, we thank you for joining us during this bout. It certainly has been a pleasure. And we'll be back in a moment with more action.
Thank you.